like, subscribe, comment. We would love your feedback. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh, almost.
Forsaken me.
My jacket, now come hold my pocket.
Wait, you got a what hole in your pocket?
I said come hold my pocket.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Killing it. You ready?
Toss it up there.
I guess.
I'm building myself a fort.
Oh man, there you go. I know it may not seem like much, but that was hard.
I know.
In the cement and it's all wrapped around that pipe.
Yeah, that's all. Bunch of bullshit.
That had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Can you just lay him right here? Probably against the 5/8 over here.
Damn, I'm exhausted. Ready?
Yeah, we gotta back up the trash trailer here. Yeah. If we back up the trash trailer, we load it up real easy, and then we can call it and get it out of here again, cycle it out. Yeah, exactly. So this foundation looks pretty massive once you get the form boards off. You can just see this big old slab of concrete out there.
Hold on, sweetheart. Still stuck. Hold on, man.
My big plan today was to connect the plumbing up, and then we're going to cover it up with dirt. Hopefully never be seen again. Only time you got to see it again is if there's clogs, and you got to dig it out and fix it.
All right, Mike, that's it. You're done. Go back to what you're doing. Bye, Mike. Thank you.
Watch out, Mike. I don't want to get you caught.
Mike, my thumb! Oh my God, it's broken!
It came out.
One click.
Oh, this is such a dumb idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna happen. Mike, can I get on your shoulders? Come on, bro. You can hold the camera too. I gotta go straight up on this side though.
Oh, just on that side.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Never fails.
Okay.
One
I
more.
need you all light standing over. Oh
That corner out there looks decent. I think it's just sagging in the middle.
yeah. Yeah, 9 there.
9
Yeah.
to the top.
13 to the top.
It's about an inch low. So what do y'all think as far as that lift? Getting the pieces out the water was, I was thinking, was the best goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the floats out of here.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to tack it so we don't fall in the water.
Yeah.
And get the floats over there so we can start loading the frames on there and
Okay.
float them out here.
All right.
Yeah. But
All
yeah,
right.
just scratch that. We don't even fuck with that. I'll just tack it down there so we can just keep moving.
Tack it where?
I'm just gonna tag it down there. We don't even care about the height. Let's just get moving. Let's get the frames out.
Because probably you've got another 4 hours today before it starts raining.
Gotcha.
And then Friday's going to be lost too. It's going to be all icy and snowy and nasty. And so I'm supposed to give that lift back on Friday, but I talked him into Monday.
Cool.
And so I don't know if y'all think y'all can set those 3 pieces. I'm just looking for ease.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna weld plates on those
Uh-huh.
and just float them out here, and we can hook on each one, so
Okay.
they're not just dangling, you know. So I'll just
Yeah.
tack them on this side,
Yeah.
and they'll just be sitting in the water.
So what I was thinking is you put them, the 4 big ones, 3 big ones, 1, 2, 3 are out
Yeah.
there, and these other ones are pretty small.
Yeah.
So you got a total of 5 more to go. One in piece and one in the middle.
Yeah.
So technically you got 4 to do.
Yeah, and we've got 2 floats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can only do 2 at a time.
Well, I'm
Um,
saying, what are we gonna do when we got to get the floats out? They're just gonna hang there.
Can you use the straps, or is it too on these posts?
Yeah,
Are they
you
too-
can. Yeah, we
Are they
have
too
2
far
of
out there?
those.
What do you think as far as the skid steer with the forks? Because the idea is all you need it down is to get it down in the water.
Yeah, just pick it up, get it down the water. Yeah.
That's what you need them for.
And the mini's already gone too.
Well, the minis got till 11.
Okay. Yeah, I think the mini could probably pick that thing up. And yeah, they had a little extension arm on the mini, on over there when they were doing theirs. Yeah, build a little pole sticks out, and they just drop the hammer on there and pull the pole out and everything. Yeah, you get it right to the edge, and you got the arm that extends how far on that mini?
12-ish.
12 feet.
Yeah.
And then you got like what, a 20-foot pole on there?
Yeah, that's what they had. It's
Okay.
like, it was one of these
Mhm.
that they welded up into like an A-frame, like a ladder.
Maybe if I can get both of them for 4,500 now, I'm like, now we're talking. Because I think the mini goes for like $3,000 a month too. So the amount of equipment we have on site is $12,000 a month.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's ridiculous. So, and we don't get to utilize it fast enough. I mean, just because we're always doing other things.
Yep.
So anyhow, I want pretty much that big lift is $4,500 a month. I want to get that thing out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't like. I think we just get it up the hill and be done with it.
Okay. You don't want to
Um,
try to use it for the beams. You got some kind of thing?
I got a pretty cool plan. I think it's gonna work.
Sweet. Good deal.
I mean, it involves using the boat cranks. There's 3,500 pound boat cranks,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna crank it up a hill on an A-frame. It's like a modified A-frame,
Gotcha.
and so we'll put it in place, and then I'm effectively like a furniture dolly. Once we get the forklift can lift a beam, right? They're 2,000 pounds.
Yes.
She will lift it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll lift it on the slab, and I've got like a dollies that we're gonna put together real quick, and then we'll
Gotcha.
dolly it in place, and then we'll set our little A-frame crane, mini crane. And we're gonna crank it.
Okay.
And lift
I would
it up.
feel safer with freaking cables or chains instead of those straps. I mean, with that amount of weight, if we hook it.
Well,
to
those
the
are
beam,
1,200 pound.
I understand, but the beam, the metal, it'll cut those straps. The
Think?
weight of that, yes.
Yeah.
It'll cut it like a razor blade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
something.
too much weight on one point.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
wrap
just-
them with a chain.
Yep. Wrap
Chain
with
it,
the
and then
chain.
you can go to the flex cable.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we can use those. Just do a chain and then use those.
Okay.
It's the chain.
Okay.
And I've
All
got
right.
a lovely chain over here. Donations of some guy.
From a guy.
Yeah, from a guy that knows a guy.
All right. And then also, the plasma cutter
Let's hope I don't fall in today.
will be quite useful here soon because because the ground's sloping so much.
Yeah.
We're just gonna flow right into it.
Okay. All right, yeah, we'll just pick that one up to height, boom, and we'll tack it.
Okay.
So yeah, the bottom of it needs to be about 15 inches. Got that? 15 inches. All right. Yeah, 15 inches on the bottom rail. Don't fall in.
I'll try.
Man, it's getting a little chillier, huh? Dude, we're golden. Well, where are we getting 9 from?
9.5 feet up there. You got a full 1.5 feet, dude.
We're golden, man.
Yeah, not a problem.
He opens up the truck trailer. Smells like sex in here.
This way.
This way?
Yeah. Why? Just do it.
That doesn't make no sense.
Wider, that's why. Over the extension cord, bro.
Back that thing up on me again. Carry me like Cleopatra.
1, 2, 3.
That's good.
Good dead bar right there.
Think it's good? Let's go get a walk.
We can get this off, guys. We can probably pick it up.
You think so? It's just nailed right here. It's just kicking my ass. But you're right. That's a. It's like you can try lifting it up. I'm having a hard time with it.
We can borrow this crowbar real quick.
You think if we just lift it up and rotate out?
Yeah.
Yeah. See if I can help lift it. See, that's why you're here, Mike. To lift shit, dude. And if I had a nickel for every time somebody told me that.
You're a real strong man?
Yeah, I'd have a nickel. Oh, dude. It's gonna go over, it's gonna go over.
Nails on it. Careful.
Yeah.
Well, Doug, let me give you a dime.
Yeah.
I got it over here.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Looks like you're having trouble holding the hammer. Oh, I know you're not used to holding big things like that in your hand.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot more fun.
I know. 3 weeks to build it and 2 weeks to destroy it.
Yeah. This is what we work.
Isn't that the Age of Empires?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, hundreds and hundreds of years to build it and a couple of years to destroy
Just
it.
destroy it all.
Ben was trying to. He was using the sawzall and he's using
Yeah.
the chainsaw.
I was thinking if we could just lift this one up, it'll come out.
I think so.
On that side, you want to help me lift on it?
Yeah.
Maybe we can pop it out.
We're gonna have to have some help.
No.
Right. That'll be the crowbar.
I'm gonna put the skid steer right there. I'm gonna lift it. Muy bien. Muy bien. Yeah. And that's Mike. And this Big Mike, Robert, Mike, Devin, and Gavin. Got the crew. It's called Senior Lara. He framed the garage up there, so he helped us out a lot. And then hopefully Marzo 7, we'll be able to get all this lumber and we can start. You think? Maybe?
March 7?
March 7th? 1 month?
How? 1 month you started right here?
For framing.
You started in 1 month more.
1 more month. One more month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll get the plans and I'll show you, but we have a little bit more concrete work to do.
Yeah, but you need the wall for that.
Correct.
And right here.
Correct. And that's why 5 weeks. We'll have it all finished and then you can come in. Then you can come on in and knock it out.
Let me check it out.
Yeah, let me get the plans. I'll show you.
Okay.
And this is the porch. There'll be a tile out here. But
this is the basement, right? First.
basement. First floor. Yeah, and there's 3 floors. Basement, level, and then 4th. Yeah. See here. This is these right here. They're gonna be right here. These straps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The big windows is 32 feet. Tres dos, 32. Up.
Let's open it.
Open. Yeah.
Now this is the basement. So the
See.
3 floor.
See, basement. They get the straps. Goes all the way to the ceiling, and it's.
All this is all right here. This opening.
So this is first floor, top floor, 3rd. So this
The
is
basement?
This
What
is
is the basement?
This is basement. Next one. Yeah, here's basement.
The basement.
Yeah, so you rotate it. So this is over here. So porch.
Go.
Yeah, porch right there.
Right there.
Yeah, so you'd rotate them. So then, so the exterior's all 2x6. 2x6.
All
Yeah.
the stereo is
Yeah.
2x6.
This one is a 2x6 as well, and then it's 2x4.
Sure.
Yeah.
6.
2x6 maybe. I bought 104s. 104s, yeah, for the 9-foot ceiling. It's going to be relatively flat. It's going to be higher against the house because you want water to shed away. But to be a good neighbor, you don't shed the water onto your neighbor's property, right? And just dump it over there. So what you do is we're going to put a curb. So along that wall there is about a foot taller. It'll be a 5 inches of concrete and then a 6-inch curb. So it's at least 11 inches higher over there. And then bring it on back and a slope. So the exposed foundation will be about a foot where the concrete kind of comes across. And I was kind of looking at that. I go, wow, that's actually not that low. So anyhow, you put the concrete in here and then you cover it all up, and it's generally pretty flat with a slope away from the house. Then it'll hit the curb and it'll shed. This is kind of the high point of the property, so it'll shed to the street and shed to the lake. At least that's the thought process. And then, yeah, so we got to get this road kind of squared away right now. Get everything out of the way, because the big lift down the hill is supposed to be back on Monday. So we don't want to pay for another month for that thing. The guys are using it for the next few days, maybe Saturday if they can come out here and get the rest of the dock pieces placed so that everything's utilize it for the last couple days. But then the big thing was I was going to try to place the lift right here and telescope out so we can lift our I-beams up. But just looking at it, it's just too far. I don't think there's going to be enough maneuvering angle here. It might be able to. We might try it, just kind of pull it in and put it at an angle, see if we can lift the beams. Otherwise, I was going to do a little engineering and make an A-frame out of wood, 2x12s, with some hoist and crank up the I-beams. And so, either way, it's going to work. We'll get them in place, and then Justin's got to make some weld plates, and then he'll weld them all together. And so we're going to have this weird-looking steel structure just sticking out, which is going to be part of the porch. It was a special porch design so that we have nothing underneath on the first floor, that there's no poles or anything, so it's completely cantilevered. So when you're looking at the lake, you don't have any obstructions to the windows. Or when you're sitting on the porch, you know, enjoying a Mai Tai or a margarita here in Texas, that you can be like, oh, there's no obstruction over. I don't have to look at a post. I just look right at the lake. So anyhow, that was a little bit cool engineering we did on the plans. It'll all become obvious Monday. We're going to give the foundation a couple extra days to cure. over the weekend, even though it's going to freeze. It's going to be a hard freeze down to 20. But we're going to let it cure just a little bit more, because today is actually day 7 on the beams, day 6 on the face of the foundation, right? Because Wednesday. Actually, no, it's only day 5, right? Yeah, we actually finished this on Friday and Saturday. So it's only been 5 days for the foundation to cure. So we need to give it at least 7 until Monday, maybe 8 or 9 days, so that we get majority of the strength out of the concrete, the curing process. So I think maybe 75-80% strength out of it, and over the next month it'll continue to cure to the 28th day cure point. So these are the weld plates in the foundation. They don't look very pretty right now, but once we break off the top 1/4 inch of concrete, underneath it is our metal plates that Justin welded for us. And I can't even, that's how good the concrete is. It's just taking like no problem. There it is. Okay, so you see the metal weld plate? Well, that weld plate is, we're going to put a 4x4 steel post on that and weld it, and it comes on up. This particular one's in the middle of the foundation, and it's got these studs on it, 3/4 inch studs, that go down 8 inches into the concrete. And then I had Carlos and Juan, we took some rebar and bent it, and we put a grid of rebar around the studs and tied it with wire, so that when the concrete formed around it, this plate is mainly a compressional plate, but also has rebars around the studs, so if it were to ever have a wind load or rotate, it won't want to lift out of the foundation. I did it on all the corners. So we have this weld plate right here, and then we have a weld plate right here. It's under the concrete. And this is actually where the cantilever portion starts. It's an 8x8 plate, and we'll get it out. But this portion from that plate to this plate is about 14-15 feet. And then from this point forward, the I-beam is going to stick out 10 feet forward. So the porch is 6 feet long to here. And then you have another 4 feet. So this entire 10 feet section, we will have a 10 by 15 cantilevered porch. And the engineer designed it to hold something like, I don't know, 30 people on it. So you can have all these people up here partying on it, right? On the porch, and be completely cantilevered. So if you're down below, there'll be nothing but lake, and the I-beam structure will be up top. Crew just told me that they have availability right now, so I told them March 7th, but they said if it's March 1st or even earlier, they're ready to go. So we're going to need to build a wall, and we need to go get this wall done and the top portion of the foundation. So if we get this done, they're ready to go. So there's 3 of them that cover the lumber.
Oh, okay.
And then I got one for the trailer lumber. I'll just toss over. But I figure before it gets nasty, let's get it covered. Hammer, nails, tack them in. You can throw some rocks on it.
Episode 43!